Ooh, fly man ran.
Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Bland Conversation right here, 102.3 The Beat, thebeatcincy.com. As always, I'm your host, the Terran Bland. First edition of the Bland Conversation in the year 2023, and I cannot think of a better way to start the year off right. Joining me, got a very, very special guest, former four-time world champion, Cincinnati's own, Adrien "The Problem" Broner, aka the Can Man. AB, how you feeling today, brother?
What's good? What's poppin'? Just got out the gym. What's good?
Hey, man, blessed to see another day. Blessed to see another day, brother. Now, tell us a little bit about this fight you got coming up Saturday, February 25th against Michael Williams Jr. on BLK Prime, the hottest new name in boxing. It says here you're on a 3-fight deal, and just talk about a little bit why did you decide to go join BLK Prime?
Shit, that's hey. One thing about boxers and one thing about boxing, man, you gotta get the money before everybody go eat it up. So BLK Prime came along and the numbers they was talking about was unfazed when nobody else talking about bigger numbers than them. So I had to jump on it, and we figured out an 8-figure deal that made sense to me. So I got a 3-fight deal with them.
So before we go ahead and talk about this fight, I want to take you back because almost first time 2 years since your last fight. I just want to take you back to that fight. Just going back to that fight in 2021, how was it for you? Because that was still time like we was just about to come out of the pandemic, and it was still basically an empty arena. How was that? How was that experience for you fighting in a damn near empty arena with no fans?
I don't like it. I ain't like it at all. I ain't like it at all. I like to put on the show. I did what I had to do to get the victory, but it felt weird, man, to really fight in a room full of nobody. So, I told them, that's not my last time doing that. So, now that we got an audience, it's back to regular scheduling program.
Do you feel like you feed off the fans, the energy off the crowd and everything?
Now, I just love putting on the show, but of course, when you got the fans, it just give it a more better feel. It feel more electric when everybody in the stands.
Feel that. Like I said, you got to fight February 25th against Michael Williams Jr. This is actually your third opponent. You were supposed to fight another guy, and then he backed out. Then he's supposed to fight Hank Lundy. He backed out. Now you fight Michael Williams Jr. How hard is that for you to just adjust to prepare for 3 different opponents?
I've been training my ass off, so it really don't matter the opponent. It's just locking the opponent in. And that was the main thing, because I'm in shape, and whatever or whoever they put in front of me, I'm gonna be ready for it. So this guy, he came and he took the fight, so that's what we're preparing for.
Now I can't remember. I think it was after your post-fight interview, after your last fight, and you was talking about how the people you were formerly with, that you wanted them to keep you in the ring, as far as like you wanted to be back in the ring possibly later that year, but you just said you didn't want to fight in front of no fans. So basically with BLK Prime, is this a mindset having with this deal, the 3-fight deal, like after this fight, barring any life-threatening injury or anything, should we expect you to have a later fight later on in 2023?
Of course, I'll fight 3 times in 12 months, man.
Okay. And also, obviously, I know the goal is to be world champion again. Is 140 is what we're sticking at probably rest of your career, or?
This fight we're gonna fight at 47, and then after this we're gonna start coming back down to 140. But right now I think my first fight back I'm gonna fight at 47.
Okay. Now also says here that doing the switch a little bit. I know you're an artist as well. You dropped your project last July, Still Adjusting to Fame. Are you really still? You've been, I would say, in the spotlight for easily 10 years now. At this point in your career, are you still like adjusting to fame, and like what are those adjustments?
it's still things I gotta adjust to every day. So that and that goes for any celebrity. Of course we know what it come with, but every day it's a different obstacle, and every day is different. So you gotta adjust every day, roll with the punches.
Talk about a little about this project. Like I said, came out last July. You got Boosie on here, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Rich Homie Quan, 42 Doug. Um, and I thought originally it was supposed to come out in the year 2020. What was the reason for you to push it back a couple of years? Was it just like bad timing?
Yeah, it was just bad timing, but music is a lot more difficult than what people think. But right now, my main focus is February 25th, and getting everything with my boxing career back on track, and becoming a world champion once again. But my main priority is being victorious February 25th.
We said in an interview that usually with other fighters, they get a pick of who they basically want to fight. They got maybe three fighters and they get to choose who they want to fight. And you said if you had that chance, you would easily be undefeated. Does being with BLK Prime kind of give you that option? Like after this fight, they line you up with a few opponents, and you was like, okay, I want this one, or you still whoever they put in front of you.
Man, you know me, man. Hey, I fight anybody. You know me, man. I'm from the west side of Cincinnati, bro. I fight anybody, man. I don't be tripping.
That's true. Like Father Time catches up everybody though. I'm sure BLK wants the big money fight, wants to see you crowned champion on their platform and say only a 3-fight deal. So hopefully after this, like I said, one of the next 2 fights could be for the world champion, and both of you guys can fulfill your agreement. I would hope.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I want to ask you this question. This is I know you said you focus on the fight, but back to the music real fast. On your song "How I'm Living," you said, "I keep screaming for help. I keep screaming out for help, but don't nobody hear me." What was like? What like? And obviously, everybody who follows you know about everything you posted on social media and everything, all that. Was that like kind of what you were talking about? Like people thought you were like joking with all that, and no one like reached out to help you. Is that kind of what you was
Yeah, that was a
referring to?
song. That was a song, man. I was going through a crazy time, man, and yeah, I wrote that song and came out with that song. But yeah, that was a crazy time of my life. That's the way I was feeling, and when I was in the studio, that's how I was feeling.
Who were some of the people that help you get back to this point, like where you at now, or was it just almost all you basically?
Um, I always talk to my mom, my dad, my little brother G, 2-time, of course, big brother Lil Head, B Luck. My close bros, and just me myself. Looking in the mirror and getting back in the realm, and getting back in the ring, and then somebody who really got me out of that phase in time was my big brother GT. Who's training Floyd now. He was with me every day, and he got me to stop drinking and got me back training, and the depression wore down, and we was back, and he got me through a lot of that.
Okay. Okay. I said February 25th, Michael Williams on BLK, Michael Williams Jr. on BLK Prime. Man, what form of AB can we see coming up on February 25th? Which version of AB are we gonna see?
Man, you gonna see the regular AB, man. I'm coming in fresh, fly, flashy, and I'm leaving out fresh, fly, and flashy, man, with a hell of a performance. So, hey, if you can't make it to Atlanta, you better pull it up on BLK Prime, man. It only costs 40. It only costs 40. You'll give it, hey. You could do whatever with 40, but goddamn, spend it on me.
Side note, I need you to one day put out that song "Fresh Fly Fat Flashy." I remember there's a video out there you performing in the car.
Me the baby buzzer. Fresh, fly, flashy, 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 fresh, fly. It's like candy in the club. I don't know which flavor I like. I don't have to run no game, cause anything I want I buy. So I grab her, grab her, grab her, grab her, grab her, grab her, grab her. What's your name? What's your name? Tell me now. Cause when we leave this club, it's going down, 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 down. It's going down, 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 go down, go down, down. It's going down. Let's go. Excuse me. No excuse you. We can make a YouTube if you want to. Get naked, I bet we get dumb views. Cause I got a condo with a dump view. Sun shining, top me off sunroof. I don't mind if you really do want to, but I need a friend, cause I really want to. Call it a double team. Double team. No double dutch. No double dutch. Those double D's. Double okay, let's double up. Because I'm fresher than before. I'm fresh forever. So I guess I'm ever fresh. You put me in a bottle. Sweetest tropical puff. She streaming like she hit the lotto. Every time we fuck, she whine. She whine. Moscato.
And that verse on there, I was like, bro, where's the song at? So I need that song one day from you.
All right, I got you.
All right, man. Just a few more questions for thank you. Appreciate your time as always, good brother. One more thing, just back to the music real fast. Obviously, here in the city, we all know that the thing you did for the city as far as musically, as far as with the About Being situation a few years ago. Just a few things. Two things. One, what did you learn from that situation? And two, once boxing's all said and done, once you decide to hang up the gloves, could you see yourself doing that again for the city or just for some artists you fuck with?
With that situation, I learned a lot, man. What I did learn is you can't want it more than the artist, I did unthinkable things for all of them. I love all of them to this day. They can all still call me and get my help, and I will help them. All of them too. I love them all, but I felt like I wanted it more than them, sometimes. But it's everything happened for a reason. Like I said, man, I ain't got no bad blood with none of them, and they can all still call me. They are my brothers.
Was that just hard? Like I said, I know it's on them as far as them wanting it and make it for themselves. But how hard was it for you, like just being in charge of that and still trying to manage your boxing career at the time?
It's tough because I look at myself as an artist as well. So once I'm in that mind frame and that mode, it just takes away boxing. And me living as a boxer me living as a rapper, it really don't go good with boxing. So, once I'm boxing, man, I gotta leave that rapping shit alone. So I don't. Right now I'm just focused on 100% boxing.
So safe to say that you may put out a song here or there, but no, you may put a song here or there, but no more full-length projects as far as music. It's 100% boxing from here on out.
Mm-hmm. I'm just focused on boxing right now. I ain't worrying about no music. I ain't gonna lie though. I got a lot to talk about though. But right now, I'm focused. I'm focused on boxing, man.
How much more longer can you see yourself doing this? Boxing?
I really ain't took a lot of punishment in the sport. I can see myself, doing it for another 5 to 7 years, but right now I'm just taking it a fight at a time, a day at a time, and I'm focused on February 25th.
That's all you can do. Saturday, February 25th, Michael Williams Jr. versus Adrien Broner on BLK Prime, the hottest new name in boxing, down in Atlanta. Like I said, can't get down there. It's only $40, folks. We know people spend $40 on much crazier shit. We all know that. So might as well spend it on AB, February 25th. Before I let you go, man, just want to I in every interview doing this, just ask a few questions and you just answer to the best of your abilities. First thing I do or think about when I wake up.
Sex.
Oh man, okay. Skyline or Gold Star?
Gold Star.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
If you could have a conversation with anybody in the history of the world, who would it be?
In the history of the world, like that's like going back.
Yeah.
For anybody.
Anybody.
Okay. I would have loved to talk to Harriet Tubman after she got away. After she got away, I would have loved to have a talk with her.
What do you think you would ask her? One thing you would ask her?
I probably would have tried to fade. I know she around the time.
All right, if you were stranded on the island for 1 year, they could only listen to 3 albums. What would they be?
About Billions. Let me see. About Billions, of course. Trey Songz, Ready.
Okay.
And A Boogie. That
Okay.
like the 2 albums ago, the one he dropped 2 albums ago. It had a lot of my joints on there.
Okay. All right. Now this one I just thought off the top of the head. Since you said first thing you do is think about it when you wake up with sex. Ass or titties?
Ass. I could bounce on titties.
You can. They buying ass nowadays too, though.
Nah. I'd rather that be natural.
My name is Adrien Broner, and I am
Dad. A wonderful dad. Before anything.
Facts. Before you have it. Make sure y'all check out Adrien Broner. Return to the ring Saturday, February 25th against Michael Williams Jr. on BLK Prime down in the ATL. You can't make it down to Atlanta. It's only $40, man. Spend your $40 on AB, February 25th. AB, man,
hey,
appreciate
it's only
you.
40. It's only 40, and you ain't gotta give it up in an odd way. You ain't gotta turn your head when you like. Come on, bro. You ain't gotta leave a 40 on the dresser or nothing. It's just 40.
Hey, there you have it. There's sale pitch right there for y'all, folks. AB, appreciate you, man. As a fan of yours, man, it's been an honor, and hopefully we can do it again one day in the near future, good brother. Appreciate you.
I got you. You already know love.